Hello! Today I will be showing you how to port forward using a CenturyLink router. Now keep in mind that every router is different, so some things may be located in different places in your router's page. To begin, you need to physically go to your router and get the router's IP address and login credentials. They should be written on the router somewhere, on a sticker. Now, usually, the router's IP address is 192.168.0.1, but it's possible that it's different for your specific router, so just keep that in mind. Okay, open up your preferred browser and go to your router's homepage by typing in the IP address you found on the router. In my case, it was 192.168.0.1, so I'll type that in and hit enter. You should now see a login page. In some cases, it'll be a pop-up login box instead. We're going to use the login credentials we found on the router. If you couldn't find the credentials on your router, then try using admin for the username and password for the password, all lowercase. If that doesn't work, then search the web for your specific router's default login credentials. Now that we're here, we want to find port forwarding. This could be named differently on other routers, such as port mapping, so keep that in mind. And here we are, the port forwarding menu. Let's start filling it out. First, we're going to start with the IP address. This will be the local IP address of the computer that will be hosting the server. My router has this neat drop-down box that shows all of the devices connected so that I can easily get my local IP. But I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, since most routers don't do this. To get our local IP address, we need to open up the command prompt. Open up the run prompt by holding the Windows key down and pressing the R key afterwards. Here, we're going to type in cmd and hit enter. This will bring up the command prompt. Type in ipconfig, exactly like it's spelled on screen, and hit enter. This will bring up a bunch of stuff. We want to find our Ethernet or Wi-Fi adapter's IPv4 address. It always starts with 192.168. Specifically, the line that starts with IPv4 address. Take this IP address and type it into the form. Next, we need to fill in the starting and ending ports. These are sometimes called external and internal ports, so don't get confused. They're the same thing. Now, although the default hosting port for Cavestory Multiplayer is 28000, I have my server set up to host on port 29000, so I'm going to enter that here instead. Lastly, we're going to select the protocol. Cavestory Multiplayer only uses UDP, so we're going to select that. We don't want to set up a remote port and IP address, so we'll just select all IP addresses here. Once you're all finished, click Apply, and there you have it. All done. I hope this video helped. If none of this worked for you, try searching the web for instructions on port forwarding for your specific router. Thanks for playing Cavestory Multiplayer, and for watching.